want to see something gorgeous, how about this right here? How about this right here? Sherry's Park, and Mr. Bull, zoom in there so you can get a real good look. Mr. Bull and his harem is laying down in the park. That's right, laying down. Look at him out there. Look at that big boy out there, will you? Where is he? Right there. Look at that. Look at that big boy laying there. Right, that's another bull over there, isn't it? Maybe not, I don't know. Look at that, all of those elk. Most of them laying down. I think it might be a little satellite bull back behind him. So they're not really too concerned or too heavy into the rut. Although it's perfect timing for it. Now they're all gonna get a little nervous here. Big bull's gonna get up. Little bull back behind him. You can see that little bull back behind him. Big bull's not too worried about him taking any of his girls. The little ones hanging around just in case. But what a gorgeous, beautiful sight. I guess some of them still laying down. It's got a little nervous me stopping here beside them. But what a sight. What a gorgeous sight. Look at that big bull. Big bull and his harem. And his harem. He's got the girls, don't he? I know how you feel, big boy. You feel really, really good. I think I'll make sure that little bull doesn't get around any of my women. You are beautiful, big boy. Talk about watching antlers grow. Look at those. When we left this morning early to go to an appearance, we saw a big bunch of elk laying down in Sherry's Park, what we call Sherry's Park. It's a pecan grove with about 30 or 40 pecan trees in it. And we mow that because we just call it Sherry's Park. We keep it mowed just like a front yard, even though it's about 1.5 miles from the house. And these elk were laying down. This is the same bunch of elk. Ironically, I'm coming back here right before dark, and there they are. It's the same bunch of elk. Now, some of them are on the other side of the road out in front of me. There's that bull. The little satellite bull is out there. I don't know why he's hanging around that bunch. Probably because his mama's there. He's definitely not going to challenge that boy right there for any of their girls. All the girls belong to him. Look at him there. Look at him. Is he majestic? Is that just something special, or is that something special? Look at that big boy. And I could stand here and look at him all evening, but I did stop and DoorDash at the Pizza Hut and grab a pizza box for Chris this evening. We're going to watch a baseball game, and I've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go catch an airplane early in the morning. There's more of the elk coming out from behind back there out of the woods. Just happened to catch him early this morning out in the open, and again late this evening out in the open. And he's waiting for one of those girls to get happy. There's that little bull. That bull might be too close. Little one-horned bull might be too close to some of those girls for comfort. So that big boy might be walking over there saying, no, you don't. Those are my ladies. But that's gorgeous. And what a great welcome home committee that is. Big, giant bull elk and his harem. I guess they're all going to cross the road. So I'll just take a picture of them crossing the road. I didn't get my camera back out. I'd shut it off. There he is right there, though. That's gorgeous right there. Shooting through my windshield. I have a few bugs on the windshield. But there he is, boys and girls. There he is right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I could have got them all crossing the road. I just didn't get my phone picked up quick enough. Sorry about that. I'm a fisherman. Oh, he cut that bull off, that little baby bull. Cut him off, said, get away from my women. Get away from my women. Ha, 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 ha. Here is an unusual look at Mr. Forrest. This is a look from a tree stand. The tree stand happens to be Chris and I's bedroom window. But that's a nice look at Forrest as he feeds. You can see that Forrest is, of course, he was born in 20, so he's 4 years old. You can see he's getting little fat curls around his neck. So he has curling a little bit, little wrinkles on his neck. That's just how big and beautiful he is. His horns are hard. You can get a really beautiful look at him right there as he walks by. Maybe he'll stop and eat a leaf or two or feed on some of that ryegrass. We put
waterless garden on the yard, and it's growing back where we covered up a lot of the green grass, but it's popped right back through it. We've got waterless garden to help us get through the winter, restoring our soil here. And it's absolutely a thing that's going to be happening all over America. It's happening all over the world already. It'll be happening all over America. You notice that Forrester's horns are whiter, but they are hard. All the velvet's gone. He's ready for the fall rut. What a beautiful specimen. Very, very proud. Hope he makes it through another rutting and deer season, because he is sure a champion. Probably wanting Jimmy to show up and feed him some carrots. Yeah. Come on, little baby. Better get over there. Better get over there, little baby. Yeah. Everybody's there. You're a little late to the party. Better get over there and get you some. Get over there and get you some. Look at that. Look at what has happened at the Texas Hunter Feeder this morning. Lots and lots of stuff going on. Look at all the turkeys. Mr. Forrest is out there. His beautiful, beautiful big giant hard-horn rack. There's TC, and looks like he's still got quite a bit of velvet. The babies are out there. There's a lot scattered in behind those two trees right there. And the feeder. Turkeys are running around, big gobbler, hens, babies. Just an incredible sight. What a morning. What a morning it's been looking around here. Beautiful, beautiful morning. 58 degrees. Fall is in the air. Look at the difference in Forrester's horns and his daddy's horns. Look at those antlers are covered in velvet and TC. There's a great picture where you can see both of them right there. TC's antlers are not scraped off. They're partly, but not totally. Should get it all off today, I would say. There's quite a bit of it off of there. Some down around the base still there, looks like. Quite a bit around the base. Yeah, that's it. The tips are out there. Forrest is going to kind of stay clear of his daddy. They're beginning to get to that point. Another buck back over there eating. I don't know who that is. It could be little buddy, may not be. I don't know. Big giant gobbler right there in the middle of everything, getting his share. Turkeys running around everywhere, picking up what they can find, what they can get to before a deer gets to it. It's a big happening out there. The baby's back there. Forrest in his green crown. Green crown. Yeah, you pretty big boy. Turkey says, I don't know if I want to go behind that big deer or not. He might kick me in the head. And by golly, he might. I don't know. What a morning. What a morning. Gathering around the Texas Hunter feed stand, eating South Fresh deer food. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. I want to end this week's video. Looky here who come walking up to me. Looky here who come walking up to me. Looky there, little buddy. I want to end this week's video. I'm heading out for a personal appearance today. Looky, little buddy right there wanting some carrots. I'll give him some. I want to end this video. Look at little buddy. You can see that he's still got his velvet on. Some do and some don't. That's what we want to look at. We want to end this week by getting a real close look at Mr. Forrest. And some of the other deer we can see. We got 3 babies out here this morning. That's pretty cool. Let me turn this camera around right here as we walk up here. Here we go. As we walk up here, one of the cool things, we can look and see that we have 3 babies up here. All 3 of our little babies that's been coming around the house are up here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, running that baby away from the food. Did you see that? That's kind of nasty, Mama, to do stuff like that. But I'm going to come up here and get a real close look at Mr. Forrest, feeding him some carrots. I'm going to walk up here, look at him. I'll look a really close look out there at Fat Boy and see that a lot of his velvet is still there. Some of it's gone. Here comes Forrest right up here to me. We're going to get a real look at Forrest. Hi, Forrest. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You know what that is? That's carrots, isn't it? Yeah. All right. I'm going to get back around out in front of the camera and turn this thing around where we can see. We got 3 babies out there. That's real cool. Well, I'll turn this on. I turned this on and got him up close. I fed him the whole bag of carrots, and I forgot to start the camera. I've thrown some out there. You get down here and get a carrot that'll drop on the ground right here below me. But you get a real good tight look at his horns. I'll turn it back around. Really, really good. Look at his antlers right there. I ran about 3 or 4 minutes of video feeding this whole sack of carrots to him, and and also fed some to some of the other deer, but I just want to get a real good tight look at his antlers. Some of y'all can stop the screen and look at that picture right there. I'll let little buddy get over there. I'll throw some carrots out there also to green tag, and you can look at everything up close. I don't want him messing around up close to me. Just soon he walk away right now. Look how big and fat that deer is. Look how big his belly is. He's just like a huge, huge deer. I mean, a huge deer. He's getting a little drop in his back. He's getting some folds around his, look at his belly right there. Getting some folds around his neck. He's gonna move over and move Buddy away just by walking at him a little bit. Buddy's not gonna mess with him at all. Absolutely no doubt about that. But you can see what's going on. Buddy's gonna come around the other side. That big old fat doe right there. She's not gonna let him mess around either. You look over there at TC, Thundercloud, you can see that he's still got a lot of velvet left, but he's got a lot of it off. Probably the next time you see him in next week, it probably will be slick as well. Looking over there at getting a good close look at Fat Boy, you can see that Fat Boy, he's got brown looking horns. His horns are brown, you remember, so I think that pretty much all the velvet, if not all the velvet off his horns. You can see how his neck has got some rolls in it too. He's probably about the same age as Forrest. Actually might be a year, but he doesn't have any Iowa blood in him. The pure Oklahoma buck, and his horns are probably not going to get a whole lot larger than they are. And back there in the back, we see mamas and babies. And I see mamas. I guess the baby. Yeah, I see the babies walking off. They're off in the distance right there. But Mr. Forrest, we got a real good look at him. I fed him a whole bag of carrots right there. I fed him a whole bag of carrots and did not have the video turned on, so y'all did not get to see all of that, but that's okay. You know how he eats carrots. But he is he's got 7 on one side and 5 on the other. So he's a pure 12 point. And he's probably not going to have a whole lot more points than that. They may branch out some next year if he makes it through this rutting season and hunting season. If he'll stay here on the property, I think he'll be all right. If he gets off of it, he better be pretty wily is all I can say. But you can see how big those antlers are up close. Again, with all the velvet off of them, not a bit of velvet on. But then you look over there now, you get this angle of TC, if I can find him. Where are you, TC? Get this angle of TC, you see that really all that velvet is still there. It's kind of hard to tell looking through the camera, but as I look through, just looking at him with my eyes, all of that is still there. And he's about a 6x6. But you can see, looking through all that is velvet. Velvet's all still there. So he doesn't have any of his off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's about 8x8 is what I'm going to say. But looking really, really good. Big old fat mama deer. And everybody's looking good. Little buddy. Here's Forrest coming up here around me again. Wanting some more carrots. Big old eye there. Don't be putting your head down to me. That won't work. Red tag, you have 2 beautiful little babies. Yes, you do. Forrest is the king of the roost and knows it. How cool is that? How cool is that? Okay, guys and gals, that'll wrap that up right there. That's a really good way to end this video. I apologize for not having my camera running there when I had it running. Sometimes when I move it around, I just forget to hit that button. But anyway, things are going great here at the ranch. I'm working today out on the road, and be back here this evening. Just be gone today. Sherry's coming down, be with Chris. So we're gonna have a great time. Y'all fish lucky. And remember, I sure do love you.